sick of sitting.
Good for you. How's your foot feeling?
Uh, throbbing. I can't wait to 6 weeks to be over.
Mm-hmm. All right. So what are we gonna do today? We're gonna talk about the show. We want to talk about the show in general. Just do like another
Yeah,
behind the scenes.
yeah. Because we have to get some new stuff going on.
Right. Right. We need to get Tika and Mo together. Okay. So let's just start. Hi, I'm April or April PVD underscore BOI, and with me today is.
My name is Christine the Bean. Christine underscore the Bean underscore 417.
Yeah, it'll be on the screen there. And we're part of
Yes.
Insta Drama ID. And we're loving it. We have twofold parts because we play characters in the game, but we also do something that's kind of outside of characters in the show, but we also do something that's kind of outside the show, which is the side chick uh, connection group, which even though people make fun of it, it's something that really should exist because side chicks have gotten a bad name. Um, some people are really, really harsh on them. They're more harsh on side chicks than they are on people who stay in monogamous, abusive relationships. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
And in some
And
cases,
they don't go after the one who's being the person who's the
right,
common denominator,
right. For
the
some reason,
main.
this person, the main, or I think in one, we decided to call it. Oh, well, somebody else that I was talking to decided to call it the shit. The person
Right.
that's obviously so awesome that they can attract this much love and affection from two or more different people. Which is another thing we don't talk about. It's kept this little secret thing, but obviously this person needs this extra attention or they wouldn't go out and seek it.
Right.
Did you see my little post I posted on the Instagram about the side chick left and girlfriend was miserable, the wife was bitchier than ever, and so they called the side chick back and they all moved in together and lived happily ever after. Yeah, that never
There
happened.
is such a show um, where there's one man with four wives.
Right, right. And I actually think with my ex, I actually think that would have been a perfect situation for her. I think that people love the illusion of monogamy, and because society has ridiculed or vilified anybody who isn't perfectly faithful. And I think it's crazy because I think if I'm famous and I'm making millions of dollars, I think I deserve more than one sexual interaction. And if I was married to somebody that was super duper famous, I'd expect them to have more chicks. I think it comes with being famous. And what's the purpose of making all that money if you can't enjoy yourself? you know
Right.
I always thought that my ex was gonna become catapulted into fame at any moment. And I always told her that I would be the one that be accruing her female delights. I would be screening them and sending them up, and because I think that if you're Will Smith or Val Kilmer, well, I guess not Val Kilmer anymore, but I think you deserve a side chick or at least some kind of fun. And to the credit, I think that if I'm a rich, um, wealthy woman, and I might not necessarily want to deal with my husband every day. It's hard running a household and stuff. I think it'd be great to have somebody that, oh, honey, I'm not really feeling like it. Why don't you go see so and so? It would make so much sense. I think we should just all embrace our inner polygamist, and not make it such a dirty thing. But anyways, I don't
My
know.
thing is,
Mhm.
I feel as though Not one person is perfect.
Right.
And you sometimes need the multiple relationships
Right. Because everybody
to
brings something
complete every
different.
aspect of a
Yeah.
relationship.
Right. Right. I think it's very hard to find everything in one person. And once we embrace that, and even, you know, the side chick could have, the way it could work out is everybody could be mentally healthy instead of repressed or pretending to be
Mentally
faithful.
crazy over sex with different
Right.
partners.
Right. Just have fun. And then that, I don't think that ever takes away from the basic relationship. As long as you're secure and solid in the basic relationship, then anything else is just gravy.
Right.
Oh well,
But
nobody's gonna.
everything doesn't go so smoothly either.
Right.
That's the problem.
That's the problem.
And if
Yeah. Well, egos.
like like four people can get along, it'd be great. It would be great.
It'd be great. Yeah, it would
Because
be.
I came to the realization it takes three to equal one so far.
So let's talk about the other elephant in the room. We have involved a couple of people into our cast. I hesitate to call it a cast because, I mean, what exactly is it? It's more of a confab that we just share with the rest of the world. But one or two people that we invited, then reacted with, what do you want to call it? Regret and negativity on being apart. Some of them went back and forth and back and forth. Take down my videos. Oh, I want to see you. Take down my videos. Oh, I want to be on the show. So I apologize for anybody who's confused about the continuity. My hopes is that eventually we'll accrue enough episodes that it'll make those beginning ones less important. And I am going to put out a couple of the first ones that didn't show either of those two people, but did mention their names. I don't think that's horrible. It did mention some part of the storyline. One of the people who left, we were using a storyline that reflected a part of his or her life, and they wanted that part banished from the story as well, which was kind of sad because it opened up a discussion that needed to be discussed. But hey, it is what it is. So now where are we? We're at the second person who is still somewhat harassing people. Did you get a call? You said you got a call in the early wee hours of the
3 a.m.
night.
this morning.
Yeah, I'm really sorry about that.
Oh, it's okay because she had this individual reached out to me and was starting to want me to play against you, and it was just like I see through your skin. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, I'll just let you rock out, air out what you want to air out, and keep it moving.
Yeah, yeah. Oh boy, and it's sad because she could have been set and been happy, but I'm not taking bullshit anymore in my life. There was a time
Right.
when you know I would have taken it, but no, 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 no more. All right, so now the storyline has got to be getting along. We've both gone out with Bam Bam, and but here's the deal: I've cut Tika off completely. So we have to figure out a way that she's gonna find out about Bam Bam. And
How
yeah.
about I go out with Tika?
Okay.
Look, I got a brain.
Right, right. My only problem is I really want and this is something that's it's grown out of my hands because sometimes you create something and then it doesn't necessarily become yours anymore. But I envision that everything would be done as far as people who were actually interacting online, and there are really deep, hot relationships online. Once you take it out into the real world and say you met in the real world, then two things happen. One is we can't have that scene, so we lose any scene in the real world because we're miles and miles apart. And I didn't want our distances to affect anybody's ability to be a part of the show. But Having said that, I think we've done pretty well in making it work. Don't you think?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Um, I was hoping to maybe do some scenes November 4th at
Yes,
City of
I'm on the
Dawn.
same page, April.
But Bam Bam's not coming. Yeah,
That would have been perfect.
that would have been perfect. So, yeah, it is what it is. All right. So, anybody have any questions about the show or where we're going? Just please stay tuned, and you can comment about any of the thoughts or things we've spoken about. And also, as usual, we want you to subscribe. We're up to 68 subscribers. It's so funny because
Oh,
it's basically it becomes like this little creeping thing, and then eventually it starts to snowball. And it's that same adage, you got to have money to make money. You got to have views to get views. So, and you got to have subscribers to get subscribers. But once we get to 100, we'll be able to get a URL that will roll off the tongue and look better on a card or a T-shirt or whatever. So, um, any questions? Anybody that wants to join us, you can follow us on Instagram at INASTA underscore drama underscore ID. And yeah, come join the fun. Come join the drama. It's interesting. And I think the next couple of weeks are going to be hot. Don't you agree?
definitely.
You know,
And then
we
they can
need,
also get involved with
yeah,
Skype.
yeah, a little hearts. And you know what else? We need to delve into what else is going on in your life, girlfriend. But maybe some other time.
Right.
Yeah, because you got a little hotness going on in your life. Look at that smile. You're
Too
beautiful.
much.
All right. So tune in, subscribe, like, and comment. And hopefully we'll be back within the next day or two with a real interactive um, show episode.